Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 4th of June, and today was the RBI press conference on interest rates and whatnot. And in line with expectation, absolutely nothing came from it. There was a slight spike of IV in the morning leading up to the event, and after the event, it completely crashed. So it was a good opportunity to benefit from that crash. When I entered my position, it was right at the onset, and so the IV increase actually hurt me, but I was under the impression that once this is done, it should fall off, and that's more or less what happened. Apart from that, more or less has been a very mum trading day, not very large range, not even about 100 points. And I decided to take an early exit. First, I raised off on my position because I was expecting a potential profit booking after a relentless 700 point up move. But that didn't come. So I risked off my position and then finally decided to take an exit because there wasn't any great reward available as such on the trade itself. And I just wanted to be done with the trading day. I find that lately I've not been in the absolute best state of mind to trade, and what I'm doing as a consequence of this is I'm keeping my risk appetite very, very low. This is probably a good thing as I get past this phase of wanting to have a very, very tight risk reward curve. It should give me some amount of room and breathing time. The lockdown once again has been extended in Bangalore again till the 14th, so absolutely nowhere to go, stuck at home, and for the foreseeable future, it seems like we'll have to continue working from home. Anyway, I hope you had a good trading day. Not a lot happened in the market as such, and I will catch you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Want to meet like minded traders and discuss option strategies, adjustments, and more? Just type in Discuss Nifty in your Telegram search box and join the friendly trader community.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, being a Friday, is a day generally in advantage of strangles. So my plan is to use not yesterday's, but day before yesterday's swing low of around 15,500 as my put side strike, which also will now build up to become most likely maximum open interest from the put side, and sell the 15,900 call in order to balance that. One more way of ascertaining the range is yesterday towards close on the 15,700 short straddle, 220 roughly is the premium available to 25. So today, assuming it opens at somewhere close to 200, the up and down range for the week is 15,500, 15,900 as per the current pricing of the market. So my position will also be to take the same strikes and manage it through the day. There is an RBI event at 10 o'clock, due to which we might find that there is a further fall off in premiums if it is a non-event. So we'll keep you posted. 1 minute to go for market open. The time is 9:24 and just entered the position. I've also sold the Larsen 1500 put because my covered call is bleeding and need to take in some additional put side credit. Now made a short straddle at 1500. I'll see if the strength in Larsen continues, then I might sell in the money puts to balance the in the money call. Have just entered the position, and after entering, there continues to be an IV spike. Both the puts and the calls are gaining. If you see overnight as well, there hasn't been much decay in either the put or the call options. Effectively, strangle values have gained overnight. So anyway, that being the case, time is 9:25 and watching the news, which is a rarity for me to be on the watch out for any kind of surprising news from the RBI. Okay, so not a lot is happening on the spot. We are flat from our entry point, but there's an IV spike which is giving almost 3.5 points of damage. Now, I will not sit perpetually into an IV spike given what current prices are. So my plan is to potentially exit at a maximum of 7 to 8 points of loss, because there's nothing I can do to the fact that the IV is spiking, and I do not want to neutralize that by going long in later dated options as a hedge. So just as an overall approach, around 7 8 points, I'll just take a stop loss. IV should fall off most probably after 10 o'clock. Okay, the event has not even started, but has led to some kind of a crash in IV right at the start of the event. Um, these calls were gaining with these puts not losing any value. Finally, the puts have lost little value in the matter of the past minute. I think the triangle itself has lost easily 3 points or so. And the event is starting now. So, more or less, my idea in the event, we benefit from the fall off in IV. And in case that doesn't happen, we start seeing a move. I can take up to about 7 or 8 points of a stop loss today, which is basically coming from the fact that my potential gain is probably around um, 10 to 15 points. So the range looks good. As of now, everything is sideways. And yeah, we'll keep you posted. Time is 10 o'clock, event is just about to start. Okay, the policy discussion is done. Thank you very much, Mr. Das. Very much in line with what the markets would be hoping for. Dovish tone as always. And basically, towards the end of the policy, we're seeing a slight dip back to 14,700. And yeah, 14,700 from where it closed yesterday at almost 225 is now trading at 218. So hasn't lost that much from considering yesterday, but due to the IV spike, this would have gained. I didn't keep track of what kind of high it meant, but it would have reached over 230 at some point during the early morning IV spike. Now, yeah, thanks to Mr. Das, we're now in some kind of a profit, and the idea will be if we start breaking down, which is below this. Okay, so if we start heading to 15,680 and start breaking down, then we will consider moving this call option to 15,850, and overall now the idea will be to protect mark to market gains and take an exit where necessary, and do it quickly. Okay, we're seeing this profit booking move after the event got done. Regardless, the idea will be to what I'm going to do is instead of moving the calls or anything of that nature, I'm just going to hold the position until we break down below 15,650, because I don't. This is just a broad market dip, and I don't want to get myself in a bad deal by rolling down and balancing at different points. Instead, I will just trail a stop loss on the entire position itself. Um, I'll trail the stop loss by about 3 points and adjust where necessary. I don't feel the need to adjust at this point. I'll see how data is building up. If there are a lot of 15,700 calls short being added heavily, then we'll consider it. But until then, not in a rush. Okay, so Bank Nifty is deciding to have a major breakdown here. And yeah, Reliance as well now below 2,200. So that is starting to put these puts in danger, which is why I moved my calls down partially to 15,850. And if we start now breaking down below 15,650, so breakdown, the way I would look at it is either a runaway 20-30 point move or hold below 15,650 for more than 3 candles. So in that situation, I will just exit the entire position, uh, because given where market is, the kind of positions built up at 15,700, if I keep moving my calls down to take additional credit, a reversal will really mess me up because I will get it at a very bad price. And yeah, the kind of India VIX situation that we are in will start to rocket, and IV will start going up on the books big time if we make a down move. On the excuse of profit booking, we might get pulled down all the way till 15,500 even. So, all that being the case, this is the plan for now. Okay, I'm going to just start exiting the position, because more or less what will happen now is we can potentially go through some kind of an IV spike, and that will. Okay, I'll now see if there is any point in making some kind of a re-entry. If not, I'll just call that a day. Okay, took re-entry, but what I've done is I've squared off even the previous hedges. I had to take higher value hedges previously because it was closer to the money. What I've done is now created a 700 point strangle of 15,300 and 16,000, and more or less the idea is on this, if I if it gains in 3 points close to, I will just exit, and otherwise I'm not expecting it to gain too much value. It's a very very low probability that that happens. There's a good chance it can give me about 3 to 5 points of decay during the day. So those two being the possibilities, I've re-entered with this trade and moved my hedges to basically a value that is just there for a hedging benefit. Okay, the position has decayed and given a good um, close to 3.5 points. I'm going to use this opportunity to take an exit because we're now making a down move and we're heading to a point where we will neutralize on this position. I want the down move to halt for a second. Yes, exactly as it has. And now exit. When you exit a position into a move, uh, you tend to get very bad pricing, especially when you're exiting large quantities. You don't get very good pricing. Okay, that's more or less it. That's done. The reason I'm exiting is kind of like this. There isn't much premium left. Okay, perhaps the set together decays another 2 or 3 points from here. And yeah, I don't see any great reward in staying in the trade. At the same time, IV being where it is, some kind of an expansion, either a big up move or a big down move will spike these positions. So yeah, just decided to take profits. No, um, I mean I could have probably held on also, but then just not in the best state of mind to watch an active trade. Plus, I'm in profit. I will take it. This is actually not the best approach. You should ride your profitable trades when the trade makes a lot of sense to be in. It's just that the trade is not very attractive anymore. So. And that's it. That's more or less it. Done for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice weekend. I'll get some time to relax, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram, and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab, so do not forget to check that from time to time.